Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss standard normal distribution. See, in the previous video, I have discussed the properties of normal distribution, right? I hope you have received the link of those videos. Properties of normal distribution. I have taken around like 40 minutes class for properties of normal distribution. Now, the main concept we are entering into the normal distribution, that is standard normal distribution. See, I have given you the definition here. If Z is a normal variate with mean mu equals to 0 and standard deviation sigma equals to 1, then Z is called standard normal variate. See, I have put in box. Whenever we say the mean 0 and standard deviation is 1, then the normal variate becomes standard normal variate when mean mu is 0 and standard deviation sigma is 1, and the distribution of Z is called standard normal distribution. This is the definition of standard normal distribution. If Z is a normal variate with mean mu equals to 0 and standard deviation sigma equals to 1, then Z is called standard normal variate and the distribution of Z is called standard normal distribution. Now the PDF. Do you remember the PDF of normal distribution? What is it? PDF of normal distribution. F of x equals to 1 by sigma root 2 pi e power of minus 1 by 2 bracket x minus mu by sigma whole square. See down, look at the PDF I have written at the bottom. F of x equals to 1 by sigma root 2 pi e power of minus 1 by 2 x minus mu by sigma whole square. So that is a PDF. Now in that PDF f of x, we said x follows the standard normal variate Z when mu mean equals to 0 and standard deviation sigma equals to 1. Now look at that down PDF. In place of sigma you substitute 1. What it will become? 1 by root 2 pi. That is what I have written. See, f of Z 1 by root 2 pi. How come that sigma is 1 now in standard normal? That's why in place of sigma if I substitute 1, that will become 1 by root 2 pi e power of minus 1 by 2 x minus mu is 0, right? Isn't it? X follows standard normal variate. That's why I have taken in place of x Z, converted x as Z. So e power of minus 1 by 2 of x minus 0 divided by sigma is 1 whole square. That will become Z square, right? X minus mu by sigma, where mu equals to 0, sigma equals to 1. That x minus mu by sigma becomes x. Therefore x follows the standard normal variate Z. Now after substituting x minus mu by sigma is Z, so that will become e power of minus 1 by 2 into Z square. So together I have written f of Z equals to 1 by root 2 pi e power of minus Z square by 2, where Z follows minus infinity to plus infinity. The range of standard normal distribution is minus to plus infinity. Same, there is no change. Only the small thing is where mean mu is 0 and standard deviation sigma equals to 1, then the Z, we call it as a standard normal variate, and its distribution of Z is called as a standard normal distribution. Hope I am clear, right? Just make a notes of this definition as well as PDF, and how the PDF has been converted from the normal PDF, normal distribution PDF. Sigma 1 I substituted and mu 0 I have substituted. Finally the x follows Z, it will become. Fine, then you got it. F of Z equals to 1 by root 2 pi e power of minus Z square by 2. How it has come? Fine. So this is a definition of standard normal variate. See, to apply this standard normal variate, standard normal distribution, we have to follow some note. So let us see those note. Look at here. in a standard normal distribution, we have some note, but we can call it as a properties also, properties of standard normal distribution. Look at there, the first property. For standard normal distribution, the mean mu is 0 and variance or SD both are 1. Do you remember Poisson distribution where mean and variance are equal? But here in standard normal distribution, variance and standard deviation are equal. Both sigma and sigma square are 1. So that is a first property. Second property, standard normal curve is also a bell-shaped curve, just like a normal curve. So the standard normal curve is a bell-shaped curve which lies between -2 plus infinity under 3 sigma plus or minus 3 sigma limits. Same. Next, this standard normal distribution, it is a symmetrical about the z equals to 0. That means mean, median, mode coincide at origin 0. That is a third one. It is a symmetrical curve. Next, the total area under the normal standard normal curve is 1. Same, just like a normal distribution properties, here also almost quite similar. Only the thing is the first property, mean mu becoming 0 and variance and SD are equals to 1. And the last one, anyhow, even this curve is asymptotic to x-axis. What does it mean asymptotic? Where the curvature looks alike touching the x-axis line, but it never touches. That's why it is called as a asymptotic. Right? There will be a slight deviation from the x-axis line. The curve, if you observe, it won't touch the x-axis line, but it seems to be touching it, but it never touches it. So this is asymptotic to x-axis. So these you can call it as a properties of standard normal distribution also. Here the main important property is the first one. The mean mu is 0 and variance standard deviation both are equals to 1 always. Remember. And even this is bell-shaped curve, symmetrical about z equals to 0, total area is 1 and asymptotic to x-axis. These all points already you have seen in normal distribution properties. Fine. So let us go to the furthermore concept in normal standard normal distribution. So look at here. The standard normal variate is denoted by z, where the z follows normal variate when mean mu is 0 and standard deviation or variance is 1. Right? So that is the notation. N of 0, 1 is nothing but a standard normal variate. It follows z. To find any probability regarding x, the standard normal variate z can be made use of it. See, if x is a normal variate with mean mu and standard deviation sigma, then z equals to x minus mu by sigma. So earlier I said you PDF of normal distribution is just for learning purpose. Now the main formula which we are going to apply in entire normal distribution is standard normal variate formula or standard normal distribution formula, that is z equals to x minus mu by sigma. If you substitute mu equals to 0, sigma equals to 1, then x alone it will stand for, then z follows x. That is a standard normal variate. Remember, just note down that formula, z equals to x minus mu by sigma. This is the correct formula what we are going to apply in further normal distribution concepts. So that is a major formula. I said you already not to be scared just by seeing the PDF of normal. This is the main formula which is very simple. See, x minus mu by sigma which follows the standard normal variate. That means z follows normal of 0, 1 where mean mu is 0 and standard deviation is 1. Then we say it as it's a standard normal distribution or variate. Fine. Shall we look into the main concept now? By using this formula, example, how to draw the normal curves, I am going to show you how to draw the normal curves by using this standard normal variate form. Clear? Please note down. See, look at here, the standard normal curve. One side from 0 to infinity I have shaded, right, horizontally, and the other side from 0 to minus infinity. So grid lines I have drawn. Down, what exactly that means? 0 to infinity, what's the value? 0.5. And 0 to minus infinity, what's the value? 0.5. Then the total area under the standard normal curve is equals to 1. So remember that value, 0 to infinity is 0.5. From 0, from origin to towards positive infinity, that entire area is covered, the value 0.5. And from 0 to minus infinity, the area is covered also 0.5. And the total area in a probability curve, the total area must be equals to 1. As you all know that total probability itself is equals to 1, right? It never crosses 1. Then if in a probability curve of normal distribution, definitely the total is also equals to 1, no? Right. So whatever you calculate the probability of normal distribution, the answer must be within 1. Remember, it will never cross 1 because the entire probability itself is equals to 1. Remember. Now this is the initial type of curve. Now I am going to show you 9 different types of curves. See, yesterday I told you to please preserve or to keep one hard copy of normal distribution tables, minus z to infinity and plus z to infinity. Always towards infinity, positive infinity only, the table values have been provided or being provided in the normal distribution, right? So yesterday also at the end of the session, I have shown you the normal tables where all they were present in the textbook. And anyhow, the PDF format also has been sent in WhatsApp. Better before starting the problems, you keep those PDF hard copy in your hand. Those who are having textbook, you need not worry about it. If you do not have textbook, the WhatsApp PDF which I sent on statistics, statistics day, please take that printout, please. So we shall see 9 different types of normal curves. Let us see it. Now, if you understand the 9 different types of normal curves, concept will be very, very easy along with the normal tables. Without tables, normal distribution cannot be calculated. Remember that always. So this is the first type of curve. What the area I have shaded here, the shaded area under the curve is z to infinity, exactly the positive z to infinity. The area is been shaded it, right? Always in a normal distribution problem, we are calculating the z value and then plotting that z value in a normal curve depending upon the inequality term, greater than or less than, like that. Now that z to infinity, always we need to calculate the shaded region in a normal curve. Always remember that. Now what is that area in a normal curve? The shaded area from z value to infinity. Z value anyhow we have to calculate by using the data. And then after calculating the z, plotting that z value, and then according to the inequality term, either greater or less, we have to shade the region. Generally, see, look at there, right side of the, adjacent to the normal curve, I have written one thing, P of z greater than 1. Now z value 1 we have got, that too it's a greater than, z value greater than 1 is there, it seems. First of all, plot that z value. Where we have to plot that z value? This is 1. This area is 1, right? Now greater than 1, that means from 1 to infinity shade that region. Now what we have to calculate from 1 to infinity? The probability of 1 to infinity. From the normal tables you have to check. So without normal table I cannot calculate normal distribution problem. Remember, this is the first kind of normal curve, how the shaded region is to be calculated. There the z value 1, no, that we have to calculate by using the data, and the symbol always it will be asked more or less or in between. As I mentioned earlier, normal distribution does not assign any direct value like z equals to, that way it does not assign z equals to. Always it assigns either less or greater or in between. Remember, right? Normal distribution does not assign any direct term. That is one of the note which is given in the first video. So this is first kind of shaded region. Let us see the second kind. Now look at the second type of curve. So in a normal curve, the shaded region has come now, the negative side, the other side, minus z to minus infinity, that is the area which is shaded. Now that shaded region, how to calculate? Probability of minus z to minus infinity value, how to calculate? See, in your normal tables, we have only z plus or minus z to positive infinity towards right. We do not have any tables from minus z to minus infinity. I mean towards negative infinity we don't have any normal tables in your textbook. We have minus z to infinity, positive infinity, or plus z to positive infinity. Always towards right only we have the tables in your government textbook. So that's the reason minus z to minus infinity, when we want that alone shaded region which is showing blank area in a normal curve. What is that blank area? Minus z to infinity is a blank area, right? So that blank area if you remove, we will get easily minus infinity to minus z only, or no? How to remove that? Simply minus z to infinity we cannot remove. From the total minus to plus infinity, what's the value of minus to plus infinity? Always the value minus to plus infinity is 1. Remember, so from the total curve, as I mentioned earlier, we have minus z to infinity and plus z to infinity. Now minus z to infinity value we can observe now in the tables. From the total 1, remove minus z to infinity area, the blank area you can remove in the normal curve, which is a blank area. So this whole area is the blank area, right? From here to this entire area is a blank area. So we cannot cut the normal curve like this, like that. That is the reason from the total minus infinity to plus infinity, from the total, what's the total area under the curve? 1 always. From the total, just you remove minus z to minus positive infinity. So this area if you remove from total, this is the total, right? From this total we want from here to here. So in this total I have removed this area. So what is this total value? 1 minus z to infinity, the table value. From the table you will be getting it. So this is second type of normal curve, how to identify the tables. Clear? So minus z to minus infinity we don't have. Always we have to calculate towards positive infinity side. That is the reason, even though the shading area is this one, area is this one, this whole area we can remove it because minus z to infinity values we can easily identify. But we don't have minus z to minus infinity. We have always minus z to plus infinity and plus z to infinity. That is the reason from the total I have removed this area. Clear? Then you will be getting, if you remove this one, close that area, the shading region only you are getting it or not? Right. So this is how the second type of curve we can observe in the problems. So remaining curves in the next video I am going to take it. Please note each and everything, because normal distribution teaching in this manner, it is very difficult. Making you to understand it is very difficult. That is the reason slowly and thoroughly in a bit wise I am taking the videos and explaining it. Try to understand. Thank you.